How you doing? Rambles with Ryan. Just sitting here on my back deck, fireside, propane. Not allowed a real fire where I live right now. Got my poppy on, as you can see. Remembrance Day is coming up here, November. Support our troops, love our veterans. I had family that served in the British Army and the Canadian Army, actually, friends and family. Yeah, for sure. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Friday. We're just chilling here and talking. We're going to hang out. I'm going to answer your questions, see who's watching, see who's not watching. It really doesn't matter. I'm just hanging out. It's going to be good. Again, I'm sorry I didn't get to you guys this week at all. Like 3 days, 4 days of missing out on getting to you guys. I apologize. It's not that I forgot about you. It's just time got away from me with family and all those other things. So, just doing my thing. Why we're talking about just doing my thing. Thank you. Holy moly. 98 subscribers. Where on planet Earth can a guy just talking to random people, friends, and so on and so forth, babbling on and weird shorts and stuff like that? You guys are here. So thank you. I appreciate you, and I love every single one of you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this at all. And again, I appreciate you, and you guys are fantastic. I see I got a couple people checking in here. Let's have a look-see. Said hi. Hi. We got Roblox Gamers and Eric Corleo. I think I said that. I hope I say that right. I apologize. I'm Canadian. I'm not the smartest guy. I do the best I can. So, anyways, yeah, we're chilling. I have Ace the Duck here tonight. He's my microphone holder. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He doesn't have his wings or his hat. I know. He should have those things, but he doesn't, which is okay. Tonight I'm going to just ramble to you about anything or everything that comes to my brain. And really, I hope you guys just like hanging out. I'm going to talk about weird things and not so weird things. I'm going to talk about, again, whatever comes to my mind. I have ADHD, which is pretty bad. Usually my legs are restless and everything else. And this keeps me fairly calm. Talking to you guys and just putting it out there, which is great. We got a couple more people here. Jericho, shout outs. Something. Jericho says hi. Hi, Jericho. What's up? Again, I hope you guys are doing great. Friday night. Wherever you're from, it's awesome. Konnichiwa. Hola. Bonjour. Yeah, I don't know. Languages. I had it all planned out earlier, but then, I get nervous when I do this, so I start stumbling at the start gates. I have some of my collector stuff out here. Just, a little bit of backdrop. So I hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to say that probably a lot. And whatever. Friday. What a week. It was busy with work. I was in a place that I didn't have great cell service, so I couldn't post a lot of shorts and stuff like that. I hope that's understandable. Again, thank you, 98 subscribers. Fantastic. I can't believe you guys are just sitting here again watching some old dude talk about random ass stuff. Speaking of random ass stuff, there's something that I'm super stoked about. I am actually really excited about Bam Margera making a huge comeback. The guy's been sober for a while. He understands, what he did and what he didn't do, hopefully. And he's skating. It's just good to see the guy skating and doing what he was doing before. Skull skates with the poppy, that's how we do it. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic to see that guy rebounding after so many years of just turmoil and alcohol and drug abuse and just being a complete asshole, really. And but here he is. He's on his way. I think I had a couple more people say, "What's up, Jericho? We're still at you, buddy. How you doing? Hope everyone's good." So, yeah. Um, just had some appointments today. Was just doing my thing. Yeah, just hanging around. I tried to have a couple people show up tonight. They just didn't pull through, which is okay. So I'm just going to do this solo. I did do a poll about it. Again, I'm too small to actually get like a proper survey of it. I think a couple people were like more people or whatever. I didn't actually look because I don't know how to do it. Really, I don't. So, yeah, with that going on, we had our one fella down there for a couple of days this week. Jaden got in a car accident when he was on his way home from hunting, and he's on his way to recovery. He took a couple of days off, and we're really excited about that. I'm glad that he did, and I hope he's on his way to mending himself, because the guy gave it for days on end, just in misery with a sore ass back, and I'm just like, wow. Oh man, who does that? He does. And then when he got called out on it, all he's like, I'm working with a bunch of fucking stubborn ass assholes. So the boy had something to prove, and he proved his point, but he had to go home and recover. It was a car accident. You need to take a couple of days. But he would go and work, and then he's like, oh, I'm going to go hunting. I'm like, dude, why go home? Go home and recover. But he doesn't. So, anyways, love that kid. I wish all the best to him. Oh man, I really do. He's a phenomenal human being, one of a kind. You know what I mean? Like one of those, as Hunter S. Thompson would say, God's prototype. Too weird to live, too strange to die, or some such shit. And it's just they broke the mold on that one. And yeah, I appreciate that kid. I had another one here. Who's this? Here, Thompson Elton Park. The setup is so cool, and my favorite thing is in the background. Well, what is that in the background? You tell me, sir. What is it? I have a bunch of other things. I'm a bit, collecting as I get older and stuff like that. I've lost a lot of stuff over the years. Now that I'm getting older, I like to try to collect some more things. I do have like, oh, here, let me turn on servo. He's probably going to fall over. Oh, you stay right there, you scoundrel. Anyways, he had lights in him, but then he was gutted. So I put new lights in him. Now he's like super bright. He's kind of like Ultraman. It's kind of neat. I finished off my tin here. I'm just going to run inside and go grab a Guinness. Please enjoy the background. I love you. I'll be back in like 35 seconds, 40 maybe at the max. Tell me what your favorite thing is in the background. Is it Flash? Because that Flash is pretty cool, and he's old school, and he came with the ring, and I still have the ring. Sorry about that. Ill prepared. What do we got going on here? Favorites set up in the background. I would really love to know what it is that you like back there. Is it the helmets? Is it Casey Jones? Is it Ace Duck here from, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? And he's awesome too, because he actually has like this sweet ass logo on the back still, which is awesome. Most of them don't have that anymore. It's worn off. I know he's not worth anything on eBay or anything like that, but to me, it's the nostalgia. He's hell yeah. It's like Ghostbusters. Remember the real Ghostbusters? And they were all like, yeah, it's nothing like me, but kind of like me. It's crazy. I'm going to do this here for a second. So yeah, Friday night, here we are. Sparkling Shining, Con Hawaiian Crush, good song. Really good song. Got the widget. Let's try and do this all one hand here. Some people are going to be pissed at how I poured this Guinness. That's okay. I'll let the froth settle. It's going to be great. So yeah. The book. So I've had some people reach out to me and ask me questions about the book and the 10 questions and so on and so forth. And it's like, I will go over them here tonight. We're going to talk them a little bit. I know I'm early. I started off early, which is okay. You can go back and watch if you want or not. It doesn't matter. I know some people are going to be cleaning up dinner and be like, damn it, I missed you again. And I'm going to be like, that's all right. I'm going to hang out for a little bit. Again, I can just dip into a bunch of things and see how long I can ramble on to you for. It's Rambles with Ryan. And as you heard a couple times through the podcast, I can fucking ramble. And I will ramble. And I will talk to you at great lengths about absolutely nothing. What else is there that I'm going to talk to you about? Cartoons. We can talk about the cartoons. All right. So my kid's watching the Magic School Bus. And we came to the part where the salmon were dropping eggs, and then the male's coming in and spooting magic dust on it. And my kid's like, what's happening here? I'm like, well, he's fertilizing the eggs. And she's like, is that how babies are born? And I'm like, I hope to God not. Could you imagine? We got to do it in the water. Bathtub only. Oh, God, that would be hilarious. Oh, boy. So, yeah. Could you imagine that? Yeah. So, Magic School Bus, that's where we're at. Inseminating eggs. The guy's just spooting his magic dust everywhere. Yeah. Crazy. Another thing we were talking about, Will, a guy that just left, you saw him in a couple of my shorts here, and he's just hanging out. He took off, went east, went to not Calgary, Alberta, maybe not, Saskatchewan. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe Manitoba. He wasn't specific. He just kind of said he was going east. Could be Northwest Territories for all we know. Northeast. Which way's east? We don't really know, do we? Do we? Are you a flat earther? Anyways, we're not going to go down that road. Things that have been going on. A little irritated with life. Possibly. A few things that have gone on. Not really work. Work doesn't irritate me so much. I'm just getting tired. It's been a long season. Done a lot of shit this summer's been wild. Done a lot of crazy shit. So getting a little tired, waiting for maybe a little bit of time off. maybe not working every day of the week and just getting, days and making cash and then, doing things. Yeah. Saskatchewan spring water. It's not bad. I don't plan every podcast to sit down and have beers. There are a few people that I'd love to get on here and that don't drink and really support the sober lifestyle. And I also support the sober lifestyle. If you want to live that way, absolutely do it. Do it, do it, do it. Makes you a better person. Honestly, it does. I don't drink enough that I'm like having to worry about it. I have been down that hole before and I understand the pain and the suffering. And it's just like at one point I was getting a 15 pack of beer every night and drinking a 2.6 Canadian Club. That's a lot of alcohol. And I was driving and doing this shit like, dude, like I was just like, wasn't far. I was like, oh, you're not far. And that was the thing. And I remember I got in a wreck with a girl one time. We crashed through a fence. And buddy's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I know you're a kid. And he's like, get the fuck out of here. I called the cops. I was the soberest person. We turned around and drove. We got to a certain point. I fell out of the driver's seat and got in the passenger seat and just shouldn't have been driving. It was absolutely irresponsible, stupid asshole shit. And I shouldn't have been doing that shit. But that's the kind of asshole I was back then. No regard for anyone else. And I've long since changed that way of life and stuff like that. And there's been a few aspects that have changed everything since then. And yeah, so $20 gets me a cab ride home or reasonably close to home. I'll take $20 and get me as far as I possibly can because I don't give a fuck anymore. I will walk. I would rather get scooped up by the cops trying to walk my way home than being an idiot than how I was back in the day trying to drive home drunk as shit. And it's just like I try to tell all the young kids these days, I'm like, listen, man, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. You're gonna, like I got lucky multiple times. Horseshoes up my ass many times. And I'm telling you, it's just Jesus Christ. Horseshoes and unicorns and everything else. But there's some, just done some shitty shit, stolen, lied, cheated, regular things. And then you get to a certain point in your life and you sit there and go, what am I doing? Why am I not being a better human being? What is it that I need to do that's not this? And then maybe you self-evaluate, really hit a rock bottom, and spend some time in jail and then realize, hey, maybe I shouldn't be a fucking idiot. And it pans out. It does all right. So, anyways, Friday. There's a guy on Instagram that I follow. He's an Irish fella, and he just always does like the pints. You know what I mean? Like a creamy fucking pint. Yeah. I love Guinness. Jesus have it. Yeah. Collector stuff. As you can see, I have like Casey Jones, lots of Power Ranger stuff. My Power Ranger stuff has just been hanging out because I have 2 shelves in my bedroom that I'm allowed to have theme stuff on because my wife, if I could do everything, the whole house would just be done out in Batman, Power Rangers, and other random nostalgia. So we stay away from that. It's not terrible to love things, but yeah, that's what I do. Anyways, do we have any more comments? I got 3 likes, 0 people watching. I don't even care. I'm just going to sit there and hang out. I'm going to talk to you guys. The book's going to come out here in about 25 minutes. I'm just going to keep chatting along. If there's anyone that would like to join in here on the like separate video thing, that'd be super awesome. I will do my best to listen to you. I can go grab my headphones and throw those on top of everything. We can listen and have a conversation. I would love to see your comments, suggestions, questions. Remember to like and subscribe. I think I'm supposed to say that a couple of times. Yeah. Friday night. Got the lights out. Got the fire going. Fireside. Rambles with Brian. Just chilling out. Having a couple beers. We're just going to talk. I'm going to talk. And you can ask me questions and just tell me what you want. Say hi. I'm trying my best to look at the comment section, saying hi to everybody. I see a lot of people, not a lot of people, some people that have said hi. So it's all right. Yeah. What else is going on? Life changes. We're thinking about life changes. We live in BC. We live in the Okanagan. It's a beautiful place. Are we sure that we want to stay in the same place? I don't know yet. Maybe we have to make a decision. Alberta is a choice. West Coast Island's a choice. O'Doyle rules. Yeah, O'Doyle rules. My Nana forgot her teeth at your house again. Is it okay if I swing by to pick them up? You sure can. Your grandma's teeth are still sitting in the glass where she left them. I just threw a new cleaning tab in there. And fresh water. I actually have another tube of, what's that? The Denti-Grip. If she needs it. Just saying. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. O'Doyle rules. O'Doyle rules. I love how all the Adam Sandler movies have continued on with the O'Doyle rules thing, because we talk about it at work all the time. We'll be in the worst, shittiest situation, cleaning up leaves or pulling trees or something like that, and all of a sudden you'll just hear O'Doyle rules. You're like, fuck yeah. Thank you, O'Doyle. You rule. Damn. You're gangster as shit. Thanks for watching and commenting, man. I appreciate that. Human. I should say human. I don't want to step on anyone's toes. I just refer to everyone as human or dude. So you're an awesome dude. Yeah. Winter's coming up. I don't plan on taking too much time off. I just need a couple of weeks to recoup. I would like to go down to the island to continue doing tree work, and then my shorts can continue being fantastic. I gotta stop doing that. Woman what? Woman? His poop again. Don't tell me my business, devil woman. What movie's that from? Right? Who's this? Oh, we got more people saying, what's up? What's up? Hi. What's up, fake account? Hell yeah. I don't care as long as you're liking and watching stuff. You can be as fake as you want. In fact, I'm going to cheers to you, fake account, and O'Doyle rules. Little Swancha Guinness. Swancha. So, little insight. I was born in Saskatchewan. I grew up in the shoe shop. Now I live in the Okanagan. And slay. Slay. Right on, brother. Slayer. Now, I've seen Slayer a couple times, actually. And they're actually fantastic, man. I love Slayer. I keep seeing my friends sending me text messages. To stop sending me text messages. Comment down below. I can't stop and scroll down on my phone and go, oh, who text messaged me? I'm doing it on my phone. I love you guys, but I can't. Slayer. I've seen Slayer. Fucking Slayer. You know, you get the real Slayer guys. I was there and I was in a mosh pit in Penticton, lost my shoe to Slayer, and I found it. It came back to me, to my face, but I found it, and it was great. It was awesome. Who else is chiming in here? I'm a woman. Sorry, thank you. Setup looks sick. Thanks, Jay. I'm sorry, fake account. I appreciate you for watching my podcast, and I appreciate that you're a woman. My apologies. I hope I didn't offend you. Really, I didn't. Fake account. I mean, that kind of is just like limbo, isn't it? Fake account. I mean, if it was like Josie Wells or something like that, I think I'd have a better understanding. See you. You sure you didn't want to sit in the podcast for a little bit? All right. So, yeah, fake account. I mean, I love you. Jay, I wish you were here, my friend. It'd be great to have you. I would actually be mind blown if someone just stopped by randomly right now. I'd just be like, holy shit, this just turned into a thing. So, yeah, concerts. Damn, I've seen tons of concerts. I actually have a tote full of concert shirts. I wear them for a little bit, wash them a couple of times, and I put them away because I want to save them for my kid. And like Tool, Lamb of God, Slayer, Metallica, Exodus. Oh, dude, the list goes on and on and on. And I would love to see so many more people. What do you mean I love you? Oh, Jesus. I love everybody. That's what I mean by I love you. I love everybody. I think everyone is fantastic in their own special way. So, yeah, that's what I mean. I love everybody. I'm not a judgmental person. That's not for me to do that. I just make sure that even if I don't know you, I never met you, that you're loved. And you're doing the best that you can. And even though it might suck and might be the shittiest situation that you're in right now, you know that there is one person that does truly love you. And that says this guy. And I do. I don't have any hate in my heart. It's just, I can't. It doesn't feel right. I grew up seeing that. I got bullied. My parents weren't like that, but I saw a lot of it around me. And I was bullied enough that I saw enough hate and felt enough hate towards certain individuals that I knew that it was not okay. And it's just better to love than to hate. So, yeah. Ozzy Osbourne. What do you mean? Weezer in West Kelowna, February. Forget that we're bullying. Hi. Hey, what's shaking? The one Bioli one, I don't understand. I'm sorry. I wish I did. My apologies. So, yeah. Weezer's coming to Kelowna. I also heard Wheatus is coming. If you remember Wheatus, you remember those guys? I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Those guys. They're coming. They're kind of like in the one-hit wonder thing, kind of like Chumbawamba, Alkaline Crush, The Wallflowers, Mercy Playground. Yeah. There was a lot back then. Cisco, let me see that though. Yeah, crazy stuff back then. I like your hat. Thank you. My hat. Freeze and Roy from a merchant. It's a merchant trader in Nova Scotia. It's like, 18. I got to look. 1839. So back used to be a merchant trader. They actually have a really good breakfast place there. My wife's old nan, who's recently passed, Helen Lawrence, we love you. She lived right across the way from there. And she lived and stayed in Maitland, I think, her whole life. Like, so my wife is a twin, and her sister grew up there. Her parents now live in Amherst. They lived here but moved back to Nova Scotia to retire. We're not helping that. But yeah. So they're there, and Amherst is whatever, hour and a half, couple hours away. And so the merchant trader was the trading area, because if you know anything about Nova Scotia, like Irving and stuff like that, was all big. And Maitland, I believe, was like a pretty big fishing town at the time in the period. And it's a trading post in between, right? So you go in, you found your gold, you have your dried fish, you have your game, and so on and so forth. And then you go there and trade, right? Trade your wares. So, and it's still in existence to this day. I believe it's still a post office. It has a post office. My wife's dad and my father-in-law told me like stories of like back in the day when they had liquor behind the bar. And it's like you grabbed it and you're like, super shit. Something along those ways, anyways. It was quite something. It was really great. Do you live in Canada? Ryan, I see you. Hey, man, what's up? Yes, I live in Canada. I live in the Okanagan. I live in Kelowna, BC. So, yeah, it's a cool place. Right now, it's like temperate. It's not bad. It's 8 degrees outside. I have a fire pit, so I'm a little bit warmer. I don't think it'd be all right if I didn't have this going right now. So I'm going to hang out here until this kind of burns out. And then we're going to just, see how it goes. Excuse me. Yeah. So, Remembrance Day. Yeah. I have friends and family. My Uncle Bill served in the Canadian and the British military. My friend Matt Vakin sure as hell did serve our Canadian military and was a first responder, EMS. And he writes absolutely fantastic books. Matthew Hennigan. If you ever get the chance, Medic's Mind, start your journey there, on his book there. Medic's Mind. I am telling you, it will change your life in perspective of just how someone else's life is not the same as yours. And then oh man, he's got a third book coming out. I hope to catch him before that comes out. I'd love to have him on the podcast. That'd be really fantastic. So yeah. Yes. So yeah, I live in Canada. I live in BC. It's not bad. The coyotes are pretty quiet tonight, maybe because I'm out on the deck chatting. Yeah. So maybe we'll bring out the book and we'll go over all the questions. And I'm not going to keep the questions the same. I'd like to change them with every season that I do this. So I'm going to absolutely forecast or do the 360 and then come out with a new podcast when I have new questions. I will do a poll on all 10 questions and which ones to keep and which ones to get rid of. I think it would be good. What else is there? I don't know. Life. Life with Ryan. At least I'm not named Brian. Nothing against Brian. I joke. It's the Ryan movement. If you know anything about the Ryan movement, it's all about not being a Brian. It's better to be a Ryan, I guess. As far as I'm concerned, it's true. You saw Ryan here a couple of weeks ago on the podcast. I'm going to get him on here again. Jeremy, I'd love to get him here again. He didn't get to say much. I think he was a little excited and had a few beers on the way up. I don't blame him. I had a few beers before they showed up here, so it was all good. Now, as to the questions, they will change, and I'm going to keep them the way they are for the first season of doing this. And yeah, if they change, they change. If they don't, they don't. That's fine. I like the answers that I get from these, and some of them are really like, as you had Jay, I had Jay on here, and he's like, I'm not interested in talking to my mom again. He'd like to talk to this person. And then I had the other guys, they chose not to answer. Well, we didn't get to those questions because we kept the conversation going. And I think asking me one of the questions per episode will be fine until we hit the repeat, because I will always have a different answer for each question every time. I know I will. And that's only because change and time will take precedent. So, all right. Let's go to the den here. It's way in here. This book is empty. I think also what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting people to sign the book after every podcast. I think that'd be really cool. So, and I did. So, like, I have all these things here: Rambles with Ryan, Raw with Ryan, Friends with Rando Group. And then I have the things: it's not a party every time, wish list, lights, and so on and so forth. Get better microphones, logos, tattoos. Yeah. Anyways, Rambles with Ryan's. Easiest to hardest questions. The hardish 10 questions. So number one, it changed a couple of times. It was, what animal describes you best? How old are you? And then it turned into pet peeve. And then number two was, do you have any pets? That got crossed out. Favorite age so far. Favorite age so far. That's not a bad one. Number three is, what makes you happy? Number four is, do you have any regrets? Number five is favorite books or comic to date. So there's some pretty good comics coming out. There's like the Absolute Batman, Absolute Superman, Wonder Woman series. There's the Dark Knight series or Nightfall series that's coming out, which is awesome. It sounds like it's Batman fighting different Batmans in the same kind of universe or different universes. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. Let me know. Please tell me. Yeah. Number 6, favorite time of day. I like the morning. I'm a morning guy. Mornings are, man, something about a cup of coffee and standing outside and feeling the cool, crisp air in your face and just listening to the sounds of nature before everyone gets their day started. My day usually starts about 4:15. So, yeah, there's that. Biggest fear is number 7. Favorite cartoon or TV show as a kid. Now, mine will always change because it's just like there was so many good TV shows back then. Family Matters. You think about like Steve Urkel. Got any cheese? Did I do that? Or whatever it was. And Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Even though Will Smith's bitch slapping bitch. And yeah, Saved by the Bell, Wonder Years, Happy Days. Like, we still had Happy Days and Gilligan's Island still in the roster for TV programming and stuff like that. Andy Griffith. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That will change a lot. Can. Depends on what I'm doing. Number 9, hardest choice you've ever made or yet to make. That's a tough one, because there are some people that have had to make some pretty heinous, pretty heinous things. You know what I mean? Like, I had a friend of mine where his wife had a tumor in her brain, and like basically smashed her brain to one side, and it was like they could do surgery and maybe save her, but she would have no quality of life, which would not be absolutely fair to her. Would not be fair to her. She wouldn't deserve that. And he's got 2 daughters, and they made that decision together, and I'm sure it was the hardest fucking decision they ever had to make. Yeah. So I haven't been there yet. My choices are just too whimsical. I'm just like an educated wish, like Deadpool says, right? Educated wish. Number 10. If you could talk to anyone, here or gone, for 20 minutes, who would it be? Like, and again, that will always change. That will always change, because there's so many people that I would just like to talk to. My great grandmother I'd like to talk to again, but I'd also like to talk to Jimi Hendrix or Jim Morrison, JFK. There's way too many people. And I think it was just absolutely wild to just try to decide on who I would like to talk to for the next 20 minutes, here or gone. Really, I think it'd just be absolutely wild if you could pick that person, be your grandmother, your mother, your father, a child, something. Really, what would you have to say to that person? I don't know. That's a weird question. And that's what I want. I want those questions. I want those answers. I want you to tell me what it is. I want you to tell me in the comments right now. I want you to tell me what your suggestions are for this channel to be a little bit more. I do have people that I'd like to have, and I am definitely trying to work on it. And anyone that thinks that this is easy to just go on and do your thing, it's not. Trying to be daily and stuff like that, it's not. But I do the best I can, and I love every single one of you for being there and supporting me. And yeah, so moving forward, we are in November, Veterans Month. Should be the whole month, not just a day. There may be some that agree with me or disagree. I think it should be a whole day. Political stuff, up and down. We're not going to get into that. But we're definitely going to get into old school things that I've been thinking about lately. And I want to know if I'm the only one that's been or has experienced, the Toxic Crusader or Captain Bucky O'Hare or these old cartoons. Because every time I talk about these things, it seems like I'm the only one that knows these cartoons. And I know as shit that I'm not. Street Sharks, Biker Mice from Mars. I see these guys trading these things on these toy shows all the time. And I'm like, no way, dude. I'm not the only one. Anyone else out there know what I'm talking about? Captain Bucky O'Hare. You know what I'm talking about? Bucky, Captain Bucky O'Hare. It's the greatest show ever. I love that show. Just going to go over here out of frame for a second. And just push my window open on my own house. And grab my weed without knocking over anything. We're doing good. Only knocked over a lighter. If you guys could see the skill play right now, you'd be amazed. We have an owl in the neighborhood. His name is Mr. Hooters. He likes hanging around. We hear him all the time. Woo! He's a really cool guy. He likes hanging out in our trees. That's not going to work. Yeah. That's just there that's going to go on. I'm not seeing any more comments. All I saw was fake account. Ask me where I'm at. You can ask me where I'm at, fake account. I have no fake account. I don't do anything on my phone besides this. So you can hack me all you want. Oh, God. So, that's some tasty smelling weed. Yeah, PC. We have okay weed out here. It's not bad. I hear that Alberta's got all right weed as well. We're just doing our thing out here. I was kind of hoping that Neighbor Lee would pop by. Maybe we'll see if Neighbor Lee pops by. Yeah. Darkwing Duck. I was looking around at Darkwing Duck stuff on eBay. It's like, I can't believe how much some of these collectibles are for Darkwing Duck. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But apparently it's just like this huge nostalgia thing. And it was like, man, it wasn't that big of a deal when I was a kid. Let's get dangerous. But apparently it is. I'm going to see if my wife will come out and smoke a joint with me. What do you think, Live? You want to come smoke a joint with me? I got a couple of people watching that right now. I'm going to just do a little bit longer here, and then I think I'm going to shut her down. You want to come smoke a joint with me, love? All right. Awesome. I got the wife to come out and smoke a joint with me. That's amazing. She's just got to put some clothes on. I can't show you that. Well, maybe I could. Just joking. Will it get me views? Maybe. So, yeah. Last time we were on here, Ryan and Jeremy were talking about us being in the Career Connections program, a class that was for individuals that were rebellious. And a friend of mine that was in that class actually reached out to me, Kenneth. And he's a big fella. And he's awesome, actually. And he told me the next time I get those boys on here, he wants to join in. And I would love to have, man, he was a pretty cool guy back in the day. I'd like to hear what his life story has been. And that's kind of what I want. Is like, I want to hear your life story. I want to hear where you've been, what you've done, what your trials and tribulations, your failures, your shittiest parts of life. I want to hear there because I've been a shitty person and spent a lot of time and years trying to make myself a better person. So I got some things here. Do you live in Canada? Nothing like BC, bud. No, that's true, Jeremy. Ryan's up on there. No, man, I'm telling you, man, BC is pretty good. So Jeremy moved from the Salmon Arm, BC. So that place is like considered God's country. I grew up in Canoe, which is like right next to the beach by a place called Bastion Mountain, and it's phenomenal. Obviously, things have changed over the years, and people got more window and stuff like that, and hang out there more, whatever. Yeah. But yeah, it's a phenomenal place. I'd love to go and do a podcast with a couple of people, like a few people down there, down there, and it'd be really great. And oh man, it'd be so awesome. Love that place. But yeah, like I was saying, I want to hear your story. I want to hear I want to hear the rise of you. I want to hear you hitting your lowest, shittiest point. Even if it's here when you come and talk to me, and you're talking to everyone else, and you could be at the worst point of your life, and I would hope that it would turn it around, or we can figure something out. But it's just like, I don't want to see your turmoil. I want to see you come out of the ashes like a phoenix. I want you to be the best person that you possibly can. And again, that's why I say I love everyone, because I do. I really do. And it's just, I want everyone to have the best goddamn life. So, yeah. I'm probably going to smoke this J with my wife when she makes her way out here. And then I'm probably going to shut her down and go in and feed my dogs and do things. Nothing like BC. I'm down. Bring on Ken Dog. Hell yeah, Jeremy. That's what I'm talking about. Ken Dog would be awesome. I did post on here that I was going to go on live at 5, so I would hope that he would kind of like maybe sub in and kind of do the thing. But I don't know. We'll see. He man, he would be a good one because he was in our class, and it would be fantastic to have him aboard and just sitting there shooting shit with us because he saw things. He was always like the big quiet guy, but he was always the kill me in one punch kind of guy. So, you know, he was just like the big friendly giant. He was just this big happy guy is what I remember from back in the day. So yeah, my wife is going to come out and smoke this J with me. Oh, she's got her blanket suit on. You had a bath?
I did.
How was it?
Nice and warm.
Was it warm?
Yes.
Excellent. Now you came outside to smoke a joint with me.
Then I'm going to go and lay down in my bed.
And then what?
I don't know. Find something to watch maybe, or listen to my book.
Yeah, that'd be all right. I'm pissed that the dog ruined my microphone.
I know you are.
That's okay.
Where did you even get the dog at? Where'd you find him?
He was in my collection box.
Is he really?
Yeah, because I had a couple of people. They were like, "Oh, No Power Rangers. I'm like, what do you mean no Power Rangers?
Why? What's wrong with your Power Rangers?
Nothing really, but it's just I want to change it up. Satisfy everyone. But I just thought it would be a little bit different, just because it's just a one-on-one. I don't need the big microphone stands.
Cool.
Ace Duck is awesome. He has like wings and like a hat that goes on him and stuff like that. I don't have any of that shit. He's like long gone. So I don't even remember where I got this guy. No clue.
Is this the nebula stuff?
Yeah. Nebula weed. Tickle my brain. Oh, that's wet. Don't put that there. I was gonna try to dry the mats, and I like threw a bath mat, and then threw a bath mat and a towel, and then a blanket on top. I was like, not happening. It's not happening. So we're just talking about Kenny. There's a big guy that we had in the special needs class. Well, not special needs class, rebellion class.
Mm-hmm.
And how he should come on the podcast. And he's like, next time you have Ryan and Jeremy on there, get them on there. And we're like, yeah. Jeremy's like, Ken Dog. I'm like, I'd love to hang, dude. That is one guy I have not seen since graduation. Like he kind of just
Really
faded into the mist.
I see all mine on Facebook.
Yeah, like I see him on Facebook here and there. I see some of his posts and stuff like that, but that's like it's only been like recent in the last like 3 years. Prior to that, I had no fucking idea. Mr. Hooters is up. I can hear him. He's just not coming anywhere near. I wonder why. Got a couple of comments. Yeah, bring on Kenda. Oh, we're still at the same comments. That's okay. But yeah, so just chatting. Yeah, Rambles is Ryan, and I'm just trying to ramble as long as I can. I've been doing pretty good. I think I filled the space a little bit. Haven't had too many lull points. I might get you to do me a favor and grab my other Guinness. Please and thank you.
Yep.
That's my wife, Ashley White, everybody. Give her a hand. She's hanging out off camera because she's got her blanket pajama suit on and a toque and her slippers. She feels that she's not presentable for camera. So, yeah. I was just talking about how the coyotes are staying at bay too. They're not so loud tonight. There you go. Thanks for stopping by, love. Can you grab me a Guinness?
That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, you're the best. She's the best. She's the best. So, yeah, I like to get also get my friend Shannon or my best friend Shannon on here. My other best friend Andrew on here, and my other best friend Simon on here. His brother Joel would be awesome. I'd like to get my friend Melissa Bolster on here, even though that we have conflicting ideology. I think it'd be really great. That's what it's all about. Just being allowed to have differences. What's up, my love? What can I do for you? Oh, did you do that yet? Oh.
Roll the banking.
I can't be much longer because apparently I have to do some banking. Yeah, just tell her I'll be like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something like that. We've been at just over an hour. Yeah, we have another 20 minutes or so. And then we can do some e-transfer. She'll be fine.
I'm gonna go eat some more pizza.
Oh, there's lots of pizza.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I bet. Those wings are good now too.
Are
Yeah. Let that mama jamma simmer down for a little bit. Woo! Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah. Again, I just love to have some people on here. I'm just gonna jibber jabber at you. I don't want to do too many of these. I did have another thing going on Facebook a couple years ago during the vid. And it was called recreational use. And it was okay. It was doing good. It was just woodworking and stuff like that outside of my shed. And it wasn't bad. Not as good as I wanted it to be. And then I just lost interest because the vid shut everything down. Getting lots of love here. Austin, you! Austin, buddy, man. How you doing, brother? I got to get you on here for sure, man. We should eat a handful of mushrooms and just get the old giggle sticks just ripping on here. Be a hell of a time. Yeah, Austin. Austin is a good kid, man. He's a young fella, early 20s. Just got his utility arborist certification. Now, for a kid at 22, 23 years old, he's got his head on better than most fucking 45-year-old dudes that I've ever met in my entire life. This kid is solid. Good kid. Just picked himself up a new Ford F1 Shitty. He's all proud of it. And it's a nice truck. It's got nice color. Man, it's awesome. And he's on his way to figuring shit out. He wants to get himself a camper or a little tow trailer so he can just, yeah, man, live his life, collect as much money as possible. That's the way to do it, right? Vacations. You want to pay for vacations. You want to be able to take off for extended periods of time and not have to be worried about it. Yeah, who said it? I can't remember who said it, but you want fuck you money, right? You just want enough money to be like, fuck you. All right, you. Awesome. I'm good. How have you been? Mushrooms would be crazy. It's treating me well. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad life's treating you well. Man, that makes me happy. This kid is solid as shit, man. I love this kid. I would take a bullet for this boy. That actually goes for most of the guys that come on here or I talk about or anything like that. Yeah. Every person everyone that I know that's close to me gets a little bit of me, right? They always forever have a piece of me and I have a piece of them and I want to share that piece of them with you guys. So, yeah. I think it'd be fucking sweet. Yeah. I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. Kind of getting to the end of my beer here. I'm going to smoke my cigar, sit by the fire in silence a little bit longer. And wish you guys the best. Thank you for tuning in to Rambles with Ryan. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I jibber jabbered at you guys about absolutely nothing for over an hour now. Answering comments and talking to my friends. It's been a pretty good Friday night for me. You know, hey, listen, I drink alone with nobody else, as George Thorogood would say it, but that's not true. I'm drinking with you guys. I'm going to hang out for another few more minutes here. I'm going to polish off this pint here, and we're going to talk a little bit more and see how you're all doing. I can't believe I got some pretty good views tonight, I think. But it's not about the views. It's just being here with you guys. If you're bored, lonely on a Friday night, just sitting here talking, just hang out, talk to me, tell me what's up, ask me questions, drop them in the comments. I'll do the best that I can to read them. I appreciate it. Much love. Yeah, you know it, dude. Austin's awesome, man. He's doing really good with life. You should be proud of that shit, man. This kid already has spent a year in between New Zealand and Australia working on farms. Would like to get himself a piece of property and have some cattle. Has some friends helping. Maybe you should put some tiny homes on there. Then you got free help, right? Big gardens. Damn. Guys got ideas, and they're good ideas. And he's the kind of guy I think would take everyone with him. And yeah, that's an amazing thing, right? One of those people that just makes it and takes all his friends with him. I would be that guy. If I ever won the lottery and it was like a big lottery winning like 75 million or something like that, there would be a lot of fucking people that would not have to worry about work the next day. Their next choice would be where they're meeting up with me and what are we doing. It'd be great. On that note, love you. Thanks for watching Rambles with Ryan. I'll catch you on the flip side. As I figure out how to close this.